Watch that 24/7.
Isn't that cool, you guys?
I have $30 just to spend for that.
I'm gonna get up close. Awesome! Hey guys! So I found a way to talk to you while I'm driving without endangering my life. And this is how we do it. Put you up on the dashboard. This is a dashboard. Yeah, it's a dashboard. I'm heading home from BJ's, and do you see how I am dressed? It is gorgeous. I'm sorry if you fall to the side, by the way. My car is not made for this. Oh, there you go. I should just hold on 1 second. So here's the deal, right? Went to BJ's, did some shopping, did some stuff, ran some errands. Heading home now, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I cannot say it enough. My window is open, my sunroof is open, sunglasses are on. It is a gorgeous day, you guys. So gorgeous. So, I am loving it. It makes me want to do things. Yeah, I really want to go to the track. I think I might, because it's gorgeous. It's almost 60 degrees out here. I really should. I didn't go to the track yesterday, as you may have guessed. And yeah, it was a long day. I'm operating on a couple hours of sleep, 2 hours of sleep. The story of which I will be sure to tell you later. But right now I need to drive, so talk to you later.
I used to hate cats. I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore. You're private stand. Go get it.
I think it's Dom George's cat.
Aww. So cute.
She's gonna sit there. Isn't it a gorgeous day?
Gorgeous.
I can't remember your name. I never remember your name.
What is it?
Shaquana. Yes, Shaquana. Isn't it a gorgeous day?
Beautiful.
It's awesome out here. And we were just talking about majors in school, Ruel.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most important thing to consider when choosing your major going to college? What's the most important thing? I said it's that...
Shouldn't you hear me before you say it? For you,
okay, fine. Go
influence my
ahead.
decision?
Go ahead.
Most important factor in choosing a career, right?
Not a career, a major. Like to declare a major. No, she didn't make anything.
Just what?
The question is, what's the most important factor to consider when choosing a major? Choosing a major that is going to become your
probably wet, so
career.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically,
dirty
choosing a
socks,
career, choosing a path.
Whatever. Just what's the most important factor to consider?
The most important factor to consider is the fact: do you love what you do? Like, so say, like I picked that because that's what I love to do. Like I'm going to ballistics because that's what I want to do. I love it. I can imagine myself all day not sitting, but in a lab, working on bullets or ballistics or
On
forensic
bullets.
bullets. Yeah.
Yes. His major's ballistics, yo.
Forensic science.
Forensic science. And what is going to be your major?
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know. She wants to do psych.
I did.
She did, and then she got swayed by some people's opinions. Important people's that actually matter. People's opinions who you can't throw out the window. But okay, this is what.
What was the argument still that made you?
This is what.
It's an everyday thing.
It's an everyday thing.
Like, they're always like, my dad especially, he's always bringing it up. Like, we live in something completely different. But he says that, it's like, you know, it's not something that's guaranteed. Or like the how like many people they come out of like college or whatever with degrees in psychology or whatever, and then they end up like working at like Starbucks.
Well, I would say I would bring it down to this. Yeah, there's people even with everyone, any degree you think of, everyone,
Yep.
there's people who don't have
Yeah.
jobs.
That's
but,
what I was telling her.
But if you work hard enough and you do it, you get enough job, you have to start somewhere,
Yeah, I
and you
know.
slowly get up. You can get to where you want to be. Like I would say, if you were to do psychology, do what you want to do. Easiest way to get started is be a mentor at some kids site, especially of like Risk, for example.
Sorry, that was the passing high school crowd.
Like Youth Risk. I don't know if you've heard of Youth Risk. They're really nice. They're kind of like PAL, and then PAL too. Like we have a guy. We always have guys coming in who are mentors. They have minors or majors in psychology with a minor in something else. Then they always because
Psychology is actually
always
like a
need
really good thing to
Yeah,
go into because
because-
you can never go wrong with just knowing how to talk to people, to
Yeah.
figure people
and, I mean,
out.
and
And
look at it
branches
this
off.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you
if
can do
look at it this way,
counseling,
yeah,
you can
that's
do
exactly what I was saying.
evaluations.
Psychology wouldn't be like just looking at someone who has like mental disorders and then fixing them. Psychology, you could be like just like the mentors at FAL. We're current like even I'm considered a mentor even though I have nothing with psychology. Just
Yeah.
because like if a kid comes to me and is like, you know, I don't really like school. I don't know what to do about it. Then you talk to them, you figure out what the problem is, you get them some guidance and whatever. That's psychology. That's mentoring.
Yeah.
So I mean stuff like that. I mean, and that's something I think you would enjoy. 'Cause that's kind of what
And
you
the
want
thing
to do.
is,
right?
just like with forensics, how you can branch off into different areas.
Branch off into
It's like with psychology, you can do counseling, you can do criminal profiling, you can do like any field that you want to go into, you can use your degree in
Yeah.
psychology. It's
Like
not
one
like
of
you
my-
have
one
to
of my
only do
friends, the girl that I
counseling.
work with for at school, she's gonna do that she wants to do that for the FBI, criminal profiling. So she has a major in criminal justice, like major in that system, and then she's gonna minor in psychology because that's what you need to work for that.
But what's
You
your
can do
idea,
stuff
like,
like that.
specifically what are you doing?
Well, if you know the whole well, what I would say is, what do you like doing,
I don't know.
and find that in something that you like. Like you said you like psychology, and you've been liking it for a while. You know you like to talk to kids and stuff like that. So then you find how you can connect to. That would be like the easiest thing. Like, and plus, same thing like how they say that. To a certain extent, yeah, you have to list. Yeah, I mean, if they have valid points, then yeah, you give me that. But when I first changed my mind and wanted to do forensic science, my dad was totally against it. He told me that there's not going to be jobs, yada yada. It was totally. It took a while to actually finally accept that I'm going to do this because that's what I wanted to do. And if you really want to do it, then if you can prove that you can do it and you know how you're going to get there.
And you know what? Eventually,
That's what
if you
works.
set your mind to it, your parents will have no choice but to support you.
Yeah.
Because what are they going to do?
But see, it got to that point where they're like, like, okay, since you really want to do this thing, I'm gonna have to pray about it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
better. Then at least it's not done
no,
just
listen,
personally.
and then eventually, it was like, honestly, I'm trying, but I'm really not comfortable with this. I'm like, what? It's like the
No, but-
psychology thing.
But this is like if you give up now and switch
Yeah.
it, that will be even more fuel for them because they'll be like, "See, you didn't
Yeah,
really
you didn't
want to
wanna
do
do
it." Because if you
But
give it up
then-
so
but
easily,
also, don't put in your mindset that just to prove them wrong,
exactly,
Yeah.
do it.
you're
But-
gonna do it.
But here's the thing: I can tell that you really like doing that. I
But
could.
what if that's not meant for me? What if that's something that I just
Okay, consider this, right? God lets you like things for a reason, right? There's a reason that you like psychology. And it's because there maybe, well, okay, not because, let me not assume, right? Maybe it's because, right, that the purpose that you were created for was for some psychological purpose. You know? Like it's that's the way that things go. It's the same thing like, okay, let's say you are getting married, okay? Right? God lets you like the person that is right for you. So in the same way, God lets you like different subjects or majors or whatever for a reason in that way too. Know what I mean?
And
It applies.
who's to say that if you do get the psychology and then say you get into it or while you're learning it, you're kind of like, I don't know if this is for me. The good thing is that there's always opportunities to, once again, branch out. Like, what if psychology is a branch of another thing, and that's a bigger thing, or
Yeah.
has another branch? Then you
Imagine
connect
that.
yourself to-
Imagine that you
'Cause-
specifically want to help women, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh, so
study
you branch from
psychology and you do women's studies, and you become some kind of women's advocate or something.
and
You
then-
deal
and maybe
with women
while-
at shelters.
Yeah, and who's to say? And say you get in that position, and now you're no longer working just as a psychologist. You decide, you know what? I want to work in the management area of this and help create
Yeah.
another foundation.
Yeah, what
And
if you
also
create your own
defend-
foundation? You create your own shelter for women, or your own like
Yeah, there's
rehabilitation
always abilities
program.
to branch up. Like people, like just people that I know. Like I know that they get internships at. There's someone I know that has an accounting major and has internship at New York Times. And he originally wanted to do accounting, but when he was almost done with it, he kind of didn't know anymore. But he said, he had about a quarter left. He's like, let me just finish this so we can get the degree. He did an internship at New York Times, and it turns out that he really likes the management side of it. And so he has that as his backup in accounting.
All right, the herds are coming. Let's take it
But
in the
he
inside.
has, but he has
Do you hear all that noise? It's ridiculous.
Gary, hurry up!
Get inside.
Oh
Oh man.
yeah, but
But anyways, that is your college. What do we call it? Advice for college
no! The limit.
people, college students
but even like, 'cause the
considering
branching thing?
majors.
'Cause-
So it's the end of Thursday. If it is Thursday. I am beat, you guys. I'm so tired. I did the math. My voice is gone. I did the math. And in the last 3 days, I've gotten 7 hours of sleep. The reason I didn't vlog yesterday, by the way, is because, my dad, who's pretty sick, wasn't feeling well, so we had to go to the emergency room. So we were there till like 3:30 yesterday. Came home, got 2 hours of sleep, and then went to school, and then I've been up all day, and now I feel like I'm gonna collapse. Like I'm gonna go to a faraway place of peace and butterflies and waterfalls and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Trying to keep this one short because I'm extremely exhausted. And because I'm pretty sure the clips before this are pretty long. So hopefully tomorrow, when I am renewed with energy, I will be seeing you. My mom is going away for not the weekend, but she's leaving tomorrow morning, and she's not coming back until Sunday afternoon, I think. Sunday at 3 or 4 or something like that. So, she's gonna be gone for pretty much the whole weekend. So, I'm gonna miss my mommy. But anyways, that's life. So I guess tomorrow I'll be seeing you. Wanna see you. Peace out. Good night.